Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an amazing show of the Grue Rume Show. And I got a very special guest today, and someone that has been on my show a couple times, and I'm very happy to welcome him back to the Grue Room. And he is a singer, songwriter, and musician, Brayden Tabakian. And I'm really looking forward to talking to him about his brand new album, his first album. He just did a first tour, and I'm really looking forward to talking to him about his live show, about his album, and he even has a new song coming out in a few days that we're going to have him talk about. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Room, and my interview with Braden will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Room, and as always, welcome to my nightmare. Stay tuned. Okay, buddy. Welcome back to Grue, and thank you so much for taking time out and doing this.
Bro, thank you for having me once again.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm like I was saying before. I'm really happy to be talking to you again. A lot's happened, and you've been slaying it, and I'm so happy to see that. Like your your hard work is paying off. Like you're definitely slaying it now.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, there's been a lot that's happened in the past few months since I started this artist project. And yeah, I think we were just talking about it a second ago, but the last time I was on here was for Age Like Wine, which is
Yes.
my first release ever. So, or sorry, not first release ever, but first release for myself.
Hmm.
Um, and because I was in a band before that. Um, and yeah, a lot's happened. It feels like I've been in it for like 2 years now, but it's funny because what was that, like 6 months ago?
Yeah,
7 months
that's
ago?
probably like 5, 6 months back, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so not too long, and yeah, a lot's happened. A lot of new music's been out. I put out an album, and then yeah, I just got back from Turkey. I was in Istanbul for a while and Ankara. Hopefully, I'm not butchering saying that. Um, and yeah, I went to Italy for a little bit, and then Serbia. Not really for touring. That kind of just turned into vacation. But
Oh, okay,
um,
okay. I was about to say, wait a minute, you played in Italy too?
yeah, soon I will. I want to. I was supposed to be going to London because there's a festival I was potentially gonna play at, but yeah, just a little rush. So, but yeah, Turkey was amazing. Got to meet my fans for the first time, and
I
um,
know.
yeah, had like three meet and greets, had three shows. I basically do show one day, then meet and greet the next day.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, dude, it was surreal, like having people come up to you and um, I was so nervous, bro. I can't even tell you.
Well,
Um,
I mean, this was like you had a live show when you first dropped your album, but like this is like your first like big show, right?
yeah, I had an album show and it was pretty good. And then yeah, I mean, I've known for a couple years that Turkey was my biggest fan base. I obviously have other countries I really want to go to. Um, and yeah, I don't know. The shows were good. They were awesome. I mean, it wasn't like crazy festival, huge, like nothing like that. Um, but for me, just starting this artist project not too long ago, and for those fans that have been fans of me as a drummer, um, it's cool to see them becoming fans of the music now.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the hardest things to do when you're whether you're a TikToker or you're just a musician, but then you're trying to become like a full-time artist. It's that transition of especially if you already have a fan base, which I had. Oh man, it's hard. It's hard getting those people to you know like the music, because I don't even know if I love the music yet myself. I'm just learning. So but yeah, dude, it was cool. It was surreal.
Oh man, like how's it feel like when you were over there and I saw like your videos and your pictures, like you're walking the streets and fans are coming up to you in the street and everything, like not even the show yet, but just walking in the street. Like how does that feel to know like how big your fan base is there, that as soon as they see you coming up to the place where you're going to do your show, like they're like running towards you, wanting pictures, wanting autographs, wanting to talk.
Yeah, dude, I was talking to a friend about this yesterday. I really just I don't feel like I deserve it. It's kind of all I can say is it's surreal. Like um and again, like my fans, like when they first met me, like I was more nervous than they were. Um, you know, yeah, just seeing a couple people cry, seeing a couple people give me, I had a couple people give me bracelets.
Oh,
This
that's
one
awesome.
has my name on it.
Oh
And,
wow.
yeah, when the fans came up to a few of them came up to me and asked me to sign their drumsticks. That was really cool.
Nice.
Because I feel like most artists aren't doing that. Most artists aren't signing drumsticks.
Well,
If you
yeah.
you know, so it really felt like, oh, that's my thing. Like they know me as the drummer, but also they're at my show, um, getting to watch me sing as well. So it was cool. A few of the venues were, or all the venues were 18 plus. So a lot of my fans that showed up were actually underage and couldn't get in. But
Oh, okay. Okay, that's why they were waiting
yeah,
outside the building. Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
yeah. But hey, like it meant a lot just them showing up, even though they couldn't get into the show.
Oh, yeah, because I mean, even though they couldn't make it to the show, like they still wanted to see you. Like they still wanted to take the selfie and see you and talk to you. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild for sure.
And then when you actually get to the show, now you're like I said, your first like big show, and like what's your thoughts going into it? Like are you like scared? Like are
Mm.
are the people going to show up? Are they not going to show up? What are they going to think of my songs live? Instead of, because some people when you hear them live, it don't sound like the album, and like were you nervous at all going into it?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, I think for me, I get nervous, but then when I get on the stage, I mean, it's kind of a cliche thing to say, but it just feels natural. Um,
Yeah.
I yeah, it's hard going from drumming to singing because drumming is such like a it's such an athletic instrument. So when you're on there and I'm doing like crazy fills at the end, I'm a bit out of breath. So when I get off the drums and I'm like having to immediately sing, I said a couple times during my show, I was like, guys, I'm out of breath. Like y'all need to help me. Um, but yeah, I wasn't really nervous about like how many people were gonna show up because I knew that, this is one of the first times ever. And
Hmm.
whether five people show up or 50 people show up or 100, like I just kind of just had to humble myself and just kind of realize like, yo, this is just the beginning. And even those few people that show up, like this means the world to me. So
Yeah.
um yeah, so yeah, I mean, like if you were to ask me this like when I was 16, 17, I would have crapped my pants. I've been so scared. Yeah, I mean, anything that has to do with public speaking or
Hmm.
being up in front of people. But I don't know, because it's music, it's different still, like it's like I record the song in the studio, I write it, and then I'm singing it in front of people. So it's like, other than if I'm not thinking about like who's watching me, like are they watching my every step, then it's kind of just the same thing. It's just you're just singing, you're just doing the music.
Oh yeah, and they're actually singing this song with you, so you definitely know that they're like real fans because they know the lyrics to your song and they're
Mhm.
singing it with you. So that must be really 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 cool to know that like the fans that were at your show are like real fans.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's growing, bro. It's I have another song dropping like 10 days,
Yeah.
and then I actually, while I was in Turkey, I recorded a song with this girl named Elise, who's a Turkish
Oh,
singer.
okay.
And bro, it's awesome. It's like you know Senorita by Shawn Mendes, Camila.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
It's kind of like that. It starts in Turkish, and then I come in with an English second verse, and
Ooh.
then we both sing the chorus. So I think when I have that out, yeah, I'm hoping that blows up. And then next time I go to Turkey, my Turkish fans can um, sing in both Turkish and English, which will be really,
Yeah. Oh wow, that's really smart.
yeah, totally, yeah, I'm hyped.
So, what do you have like one song that you loved singing the most live, like a song that can can connects you to the crowd?
Yeah, I feel like the crowd, like right now, I feel like they like this song I called that I have called Happy, and this
Yeah.
other one that I have called Softy. Um, and I think the reason I like singing those the most right now is because I see the reaction from the crowd. Like it's the most upbeat. Um, I mean, as far as like what I enjoyed recording the most in the studio,
Mhm.
and I like singing to myself, it's probably like the more JB style, like melodic ones, like Worries, or this next one I'm dropping is kind of like an R&B pop song called
Okay.
Superficial. And yeah, I like those more because they have like a little bit more like riffs in it. They're more melodically my style. But like when I'm performing, I know as soon as Happy or Softy comes on, the more upbeat, happy ones, um, they they're just more fun because I see the reaction. The reaction's just better.
Okay. Okay. So while you were there, like what kind of food did you wind up eating there? Like how's the food like? You have to tell me what like their their style food is.
Yeah, it's amazing. I like a lot of like chicken and beef, and they have like a lot of lamb. So I just ate a lot of meat and a lot of. They have this dessert called baklava. I think
Oh,
I'm
I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like a pistachio, honey, and like butter, like little
Ooh,
dessert. So good. And
nice.
I don't eat desserts a lot anymore because I'm a health addict now. But dude, while I was there, I went crazy. I went ham on those. I was eating them like every day.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I didn't try too many. I tried a bunch of things. I just couldn't tell you. I can't remember.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, pretty good food for sure.
Did you go all all over the place sightseeing and stuff?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I mean, a lot of the stuff we were doing was preparing for the show and the shows.
Yeah.
So, um, and then the meet and greet. So I was in a lot of malls because we were having the meet and greets in the malls, and
Oh, okay.
they have huge malls there. By the way,
Get out, really?
they're very big. Yeah,
Oh,
uh,
wow.
and then yeah, I mean, I there's lots of mosques there. Lots of really cool architecture. Like I don't know. I can't really remember like what I saw, but a lot of cool stuff.
Sweet, sweet. And now going back like when you put out your out album, like what inspired you to like want to make the album and write the songs for the album?
Yeah, I think most of my songs come from my own experience, but I also like to write from other people's experiences. Like this song that's about to come out, I wrote from. It's like a heartbreak song, which I don't
Okay.
really do heartbreak songs because I haven't been to one really, but um, I was like, okay, I was like, with this girl Melise, I was like, I'll write it from your perspective. Like you tell me a little bit about it, and I'll write from that perspective. Um, but as far as the album, it was mostly my own experiences, and yeah, I mean, I think my relationships inspired it. And sorry, there's like a gnat or like a fly, I don't know. Um, my relationship with God, my relationship with, I mean, just different experiences throughout life inspired it, and yeah, and I don't know, like I haven't been writing for forever or anything.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of work to do and a lot of learning. Um, and I think now I'm not like working on a new album or anything right now. I'm kind of just working on singles, but I
Hmm.
want to work with more experienced writers who can help me kind of. I get out my feelings, and they can kind of help me capture that into the song and make something really cool and catchy.
Sweet, sweet. And is there like a special song from the the album that actually means most to you? Like, one you put like your whole heart and soul. I mean, I know you do that with all your songs. Like you always put like your full heart and soul in it. But is there like one special one that means the most to you?
Hmm. Yeah, I'd probably say butterflies.
Okay.
I feel like the meaning of the song is just so special. Um, and I even explained it in a couple of my shows. I was like, okay, like you guys understand the feelings of when you get butterflies, when you first meet that person,
Yep.
you have them, you go to sleep with them, whatever. Um, and yeah, like the song's cool because it's like it's sending a good message. It's like all about holding on to them and kind of just giving hope in your relationship. And yeah, I also just I like the whole idea of the song. Like I'm reminiscing on the past. I'm reminiscing, and yeah, I say that. And perspective's a good one. I think I had one girl in Turkey tell me like this whole story about how perspective really helped her.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, and I think just hearing that made me even see a lot more meaning in the song myself. Um, yeah.
Wow. Okay. And how where was like your show at the first show you did for the album?
hmm Yeah, it was in Los Angeles. It was in uh Alhambra. I think I'm saying that right, maybe. Yeah, it was just at like this little venue, like a decently sized venue.
Yeah.
Uh, and it was more of like a bar place,
Oh,
but
okay.
we rented it out for the night, and we just hit up all of our friends, like me, my team, and uh, we just started hitting up everybody we knew. My family ended up coming out and surprising
Oh,
me.
nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like. And again, I saw like your photos and stuff from that show. It looks like you were having a lot of fun on stage, and
Yeah,
it just looked really awesome. It looked fun.
yeah, I think I was more nervous for that show than my turkey shows, which maybe it was because it was my technically my first show, but I think also like I feel like being like in a foreign country is a little bit easier to perform just because like not everybody speaks English either, so like if I like stutter or say something wrong or something, like I don't have to worry too much because like they don't know exactly what I'm saying anyways. But
Sure.
that's not a bad thing, you know. Uh, it's good practice, and my goal actually is to learn a little bit of Turkish, and then but yeah, like for the album show, I mean it's all my friends and family. I think performing for people that I personally know is
Yeah.
it's a bit harder
It
because
is
I
like
feel
you
like
get you get scared inside, nervous.
yeah, it's just it's different, because yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot different when, because you know your friends and family are going to be there, so you're like, oh my god, I have to do this right. Like I if I do something wrong, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, after my show that night, it was so late. I was like, I don't want feedback yet. Just like
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Um, yeah, man. Performing's fun. I really do feel like it's natural for me. But yeah, like my goal now that I'm back in LA, I actually leave for Korea on the 19th. But
Oh, you do?
yeah, but like it's not really for tour. It's more just for other opportunities.
Oh,
Um,
that's awesome.
yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be sick. Um,
Wow.
but while I'm
You
out,
are you are really traveling now, aren't you?
I'm going to Korea and Japan. Yeah,
Oh my God, are you serious?
yeah, yeah. So it'll be
Oh,
cool.
that is so awesome. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. Gonna try to do some like maybe a couple modeling things, and then I'm gonna write with a bunch of like different Korean producers, and
Really?
yeah, that's the plan at least. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I forgot what I was saying before that. But yeah, we're going to Korea, Japan. It's gonna be sick. So yeah,
Oh my God, yo, that is so awesome. I I always wanted to see Japan. Like I mean, it just looks amazing.
yeah, yeah. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, I'm like still like a bit jet lagged from being back from Turkey.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things. But I know when I go to Korea, it's gonna feel the same. Lots of new things. I'm really,
Mhm.
dude, I love trying new foods. I am not a picky eater, so when I go to Korea, Japan, I want to try like a bunch of new things and
Oh yeah, definitely.
try to make connections there too. I think it'll be interesting.
Wow, that's great, man. That is so great. I'm really happy to see that.
Yeah.
And your first music video you made, recline. Like I saw the music video, I loved it. Like where did you wind up filming it at?
Yeah, I filmed it here in Los Angeles at a I filmed it at a couple different studios, and then we went to the Santa Monica Pier, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I I thought that looked familiar.
yeah, my buddy Jimmy directed the whole thing. It was awesome. I pretty much just gave him full creative control, and yeah, it went really well. I like the music video a lot. I think it's really cool. I Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say a minute ago actually. Now that I'm back in LA and after Korea, I'm gonna come back to LA. My goal really is just to write as many songs as possible because I want to make songs that I like performing my songs right now,
Yeah.
but I want to get to the point where like I love performing the songs. Where I'm like, yo, this song is like a banger, and I want to perform. Yeah, I'm gonna be writing a bunch of new stuff and
Nice.
hopefully having a couple more music videos that make
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet, man. Yeah, like the music video you made is it was great. I loved it, and I kept looking at it. I'm like, why does this look so familiar? Because they filmed that horror movie, the the lost boys there,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, I don't know where I saw this at before, but I know. And then when you just said where you filmed it, I was like, the Lost Boys. Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, makes sense. Popular. It's a popular spot for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And like, how's it feel for you? Because you know your videos you make when you're drumming, you're always playing the drums for different artists. But now you're actually drumming for you. You're playing your own music and drumming for you instead of other artists. Like, how's that feel now to be drumming for yourself?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy because it's not a very common thing. Like most artists are playing guitar or piano, so to be an artist that is making drumming like the main kind of like the main focus.
Hmm.
Even my shows, like I notice people are pretty excited like during the show. But when I go to the drums, it's like a whole nother, like as soon as I go to the drums, when I was in Turkey, everybody gets their phones out.
Nice.
Because I mean, yeah, it's cool like how this whole thing started. I started as a drummer.
Yeah.
Um, and that was everything I had on social media, was just drums.
Well, yeah.
So I think like, yeah, I don't think it's ever leaving me. I think it's like it has to be part of it. And yeah, it's really cool to be doing it on my own now. Because I pretty much have full creative control now. It's not,
Okay.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because that's like the first time I saw you was on the internet drumming, and I remember watching your videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid's good.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when I reached out to you to come on the show and stuff because I was really impressed with how well you drum and you started out as a drummer and now you turned it into this big thing now.
Yeah, yeah. It's cool, man. I mean, it's taken a lot of time and it's still gonna take a lot of time. Like, um, I don't know. I feel like everything's so new still. Um, but yeah, I think drums are what I'm best at. I mean, my voice is getting better. My writing is getting better, but I think, yeah, drums are like my first love. So they're
Oh
never
yeah.
never leaving.
Nice. And I see you've been starting to use the ab whale. I saw that in your story. So like did you just start using that or is it something you've been doing?
I use it here and there. I'm just trying to build a consistency now of doing it every night before bed because, dude, like I hit the gym most days. I didn't when I was out of town because,
Well, yeah, it's hard to because you're on tour.
yeah, and I hate it because I feel like I lose all my progress. But yeah, when I'm in the gym, abs are like not really a priority because I'm already kind of incorporating it.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
So I know a lot of people, they're crazy, but I used to do this. They end their workout with abs. After they've done everything, they just do abs. But for me, I'm like so out of energy by then that I don't feel like I'm doing it right. So yeah, like my goal now is just before bed, just hit the ab roller or
Oh,
something.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
it's a neat little accessory. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see the second part of my story?
Yeah, someone like the airport really thought that was a weapon.
Yeah, they like the scanner went off or whatever. And yeah, the guy pulled out my bag and he's like, "Is this an ab roller?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he put it back in my bag. He's like, "Get out of here." Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's dangerous.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be running around the streets hitting people in the head with an ab roller, right?
Yeah, it's a good one though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it a habit, doing it every day.
Okay,
It's all
okay.
about habits. Everything's about habits. Good
Oh
habits.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm also
And
trying to been drinking water as much as I trying to drink like a few of these every day. It's good.
that's like I don't think I ever saw that kind of like. Is that different? That water is that like?
Life water?
Oh, okay, okay. No, yeah. It looks the bottle looks like it don't look like a usual water bottle.
Yeah, no, I just picked it up at the airport. I refill it. I tend to do that. I tend to get like a water bottle and then just refill it over and over.
Okay.
But, Yeah, I could just get me a normal water bottle. Yeah.
So how many days a week do you usually go to the gym when you're not on tour, when you're home?
Um, I mean, yeah, I'd say like 4 to 5.
Oh
Um,
wow,
I try to
that's
go.
really good.
I try to go Monday through Friday. I'm gonna go later tonight. I think, but yeah, I feel like yeah, I just feel like something always happens. Like there's a night where I stay up too late, and then like it like gets me off, or I travel and it gets me off. So I'm just trying to like figure out how to stay consistent through all of that. Um, yeah, but I love working out. I love going to the gym because it's not even really about like just getting bigger or putting on
Yeah.
muscle. It's really just like it's a mental thing, you know.
Y- Yeah, yeah. I mean, you when you go to the gym, you do feel good. Like that's not only good for your body, but it's good for your mind too. Like especially if you have stuff on your mind and you're feeling sad and down. Like you go to the gym, crank out an hour or so, and after you're done that, like you come out feeling better.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, it's pretty necessary, I think. That and getting sunlight, which I need more of. I'm not in the sun enough, but okay. I
Well,
mean, everything I do though, like I'm at home. When I'm
oh
in the
yeah.
when I'm in the gym, I'm inside. I do the stairmaster for cardio. I could just go outside and run. And then my writing sessions are they last like 5 to 6, 7 hours. So
Oh my God, really?
yeah, like I don't even think about it. Like once I get into the groove, I'm just like,
Yeah.
um, so yeah, I'm actually inside a lot, but yeah, my goal is to start taking more hikes because here in LA, I mean, there's so many great spots to hike.
Okay. Okay. No, you you could go to the beach too. Like bring like your paper and
Yeah,
pad and write lyrics while you're on the beach.
yeah, old school way. No, yeah, I definitely could do that. Yeah, yeah, I'm like not too far from Santa Monica.
Mhm.
It's a nice beach and Manhattan Beach and Long Beach. I'm actually closest to, I don't know if you know Long Beach.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes from me. So yeah,
Oh,
I need
that's not bad at all.
to do that more for sure.
Yeah. And you said you're big on eating well, like healthy foods and stuff, right? Like you don't eat. You like to stay strictly with like good foods and healthy foods rather than like fried foods and pizza and all that.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, I kind of quit eating that kind of stuff for the most part. I have times where I'll give in, but
Oh, of
it's I
course.
mean, for most yeah, it's different for me though, which a lot of people don't understand is like I what's the word? I had recently like a couple different autoimmune problems start happening with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like floater problems and it's a whole mess. So it's all inflammation related. So I just try my best to stay away from foods that are gonna make my body not happy, which we all know what they are, you know. I don't have to tell you.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I generally just feel better. Try to eat a lot of protein.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Do you do the shakes too? Like do you buy like the protein powders and make like the smoothie or shake out of it?
I used to, yeah, I used to be addicted to that. Yeah, I think I may get back into that actually. Thanks for reminding me. I need to go. I'm going protein powder later. That was the one thing I was missing was protein powder. Um, yeah, I do that sometimes. I'll do like the frozen like fruit
Oh
protein.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You buy buy the berries and stuff, the frozen berries. Put like a couple scoops of the protein powder, and mix it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I do a lot of that. I do a lot of like mixed nuts and
Hmm.
a lot of I just try to eat a lot of meat, like grass-fed steak, chicken,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I don't eat like a ton of different. Like I'm not a picky eater at all, but like when I'm home, I eat kind of the same stuff, just like eggs, meat, fruit, pretty much.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it's it's good.
And I love the chain you're wearing. Like, what kind of chain is that?
It's this is gonna sound bad. Well, not bad, but it's a Dior chain. And yeah, I don't like acting like I have money because I don't. But yeah, uh, yeah, my girl got me this, so yeah, it's a little gift.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It looks it looks really nice. I like it.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
So, is there anything coming up for you that you want to plug or talk about, or
Um, Pretty much superficial is this song. It's R&B slash pop song coming out. Um, what's today? August or
it
July
is the 15th?
July 15th. Yeah, so it comes out July 21st. And yeah, it's like my favorite song by far that I've made. It's like I feel like it's really catchy. Um, and I have a feature on it. His name's Logue. He's a rapper, Christian. Well, he doesn't have the label Christian rapper, but he does a lot of like he works with a lot of Christian artists. One of my good friends named Gio.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Christian rapper, and yeah, he killed it. His verse is really sick. So we'll be releasing that July 21st, and then uh, I'm releasing this song with Melise,
Hmm.
this Turkish artist, and yeah, getting distributed under Universal Europe. So this is like
Wow.
the first time I've had a song under like a major label.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
yeah, so we'll see what happens. It's very rare for an American artist to collab with a Turkish artist, what I've heard. So it could be a big deal, but it's all up to the fans if they like it or not. So we'll see.
True.
Yeah. But other than that, nothing really. I mean, going to Korea and then yeah, I just planned that. Sorry, my nose is so stuffed up, by the way, this whole interview. Um,
Hey, it's hot out. It's the summertime, and everyone, like including me, I very bad allergies. Like I'm always like noses stuffed and eyes are itching. So I get it.
yeah. Um, but yeah, Korea and then yeah, I mean, I'm just writing a bunch of new stuff. So, um, I would love to release like another EP soon, or like a EP soon, or another album eventually. But I'm kind of just trying to take my time with the quality of my songs
Yeah.
and not rushing things too much because, yeah, I feel like I have a lot of time to grow and learn. So, yeah, but I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was on your page. I was listening to like the little sound clips that you were posting for the song.
Yeah,
And the lyrics, from what I heard so far, like the lyrics sound great.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But
that's where it's at. The lyrics, writing, all it takes sometimes are just two lines, two catchy lines, memorable lyrics. So that's what I try to do. I just try to write from my heart, but also something that is memorable that people will want to sing themselves. So yeah, we'll see how these next two songs do, and then I'll have a bunch more coming soon.
that's awesome, buddy. And I mean, of course, they know where to find you, but where can fans follow you at?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you guys can follow me at Brayden Tabakian on all platforms: Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. Man, what? Oh, Threads. Threads is a new thing
Oh
now.
yeah, I just recently joined that like last week, and
Dude, I'm already trolling on the app. Like I'm so serious on my like on TikTok, Instagram, everything, but Threads is like I'm already trolling. It's funny, like in a good way. I'm just posting like random pictures and stuff that People are getting the real side of me on that app for sure.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, because I was just gonna ask since you mentioned it, like what your thoughts were so far on threads, but you're loving it.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool. I don't post too much on it, but when I do, it's very random. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. It's I always keep my at the same on all platforms. So yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
Well, Brayden, thanks so much again for coming back on. It's always great talking to you. You're really awesome. Thank
yeah.
you.
Likewise, bro. Thank you for having me.
Definitely, buddy. Well, we'll have a great rest of the day and weekend, bud.
All right, sounds good, man. You too.